Win up to £25,000. The Community Lottery, a subscription-based lottery that allows you to continue to support good causes that matter. When you win, good causes win. Every month, eligible good causes have the opportunity to win a share of funds that could help them continue the good work that they do in our communities. To apply, there's no complicated forms, nor do you have to be a registered charity. Just grab your phone, send us a 60-second video explaining your good cause and the difference having extra funding would make to your project. Visit thecommunitylottery.com. Hit the play button and sign up for either 13 weekly draws or by direct debit for just £4.35 that gives you 4 weekly draws. You could have the chance of winning £25,000. The aim of the Community Lottery is to create an additional source of funding that will enable good causes to undertake innovative projects that matter. If you're in, the communities win.
You got me running, shaking, 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 baby. Raise your hands up, raise them up.
Good evening, and welcome to the After Dark Show. It is your girl Yvonne Michelle here. Another week. This is the final week of 2020, and hasn't it been an interesting year? Hasn't it been a challenging year for most of us? I think all of us can say that this year has been a challenging year in some shape or form. But tonight I want to welcome you here. I want to thank you for your support, first and foremost, for making this possible. This show started as a rant. I ranted and I was talking about the Pum Pum Police. Yes, I was in the first lockdown, the first initial lockdown. I was talking about the Pum Pum Police and wondering if they were on alert because there was a new rule that said that we couldn't have people in our homes, we couldn't commune with people, we couldn't have liaisons with people from the opposite sex or the same sex. Yes, we heard a lot of things at the beginning of the lockdown, and now we are in what I call the third lockdown, which is even looks like it's even worse, really. That we don't know what's going on. A lot of contrariness, but we will talk a little bit more about that later on in the show. But today, as I started off saying, this has been a challenging year. Many of us have lost loved ones along the way. Some were taken from us very suddenly. I'm no different. A very, very good friend of mine passed away on the 16th of December. And I really wanted to just do a little tribute to him, as everybody is just coming in and logging in. So for those of you who are on Facebook, those of you who are on YouTube, do remember to share this to your network. Share. We do want the more people to see this, the better it will be, as people are logging in. But before we even get into the show, I want to take a moment just to remember a really good friend of mine, my brother, Mr. Mark Anthony Clark, who meant the world to me. As I say, he was my brother, my friend, my confidant. We did business together. We did lots of things together, went away to different places, and a true, genuine guy. So without further ado, we're going to play one of the last recordings that he made, actually, before he passed away. And I just want you to listen to what he said. Don't think about the day, but just think about the words that he said. He's a very inspirational guy. So we're going to play Mark Anthony Clark, who passed away on the 16th of December 2020.
You up like we was cocaine, cause I
the dynamite is to get the people in the relief. God, let us out. Stop the music, yo, everybody. It's your boy, Mark Impossible Clark. And I just want to say, boo, in your head, because why? You made it. You made it. You made it to Friday. No matter what went on during the week, you made it. No matter how much it hurt getting through this week, you made it. No matter how much people did get upon your nerves, you made it. No matter how broke you thought you was, you made it. No matter who's talking to you, who ain't talking to you, or who you fell out with, or who you're just saying, just knock off that chip there, and you see what happened. You made it. No matter what, I'm in the car wash. No matter what, guys, you made it. You crossed the finish line on Friday, you hit Saturday, and just, boo, give yourself a pat on the back. You made it, man. We made it. We lived the greatest gift that is life. And we made it. And the biggest respect goes to those people out there whose family members, friends didn't make it. My thoughts and my sympathies are with you. But the rest of us who are going through the struggle, who are on the grind, yo, we made it, man. So listen, I just want to say well done. Well done. Well done. You made it. Give yourself a little hug and say, I made it. Because that's what it's about. It's not for the weak. It's not for the strong. It's for who can endure it. And we know life isn't guaranteed. We know nothing's guaranteed. So we just better live on that guarantee that we don't have. If that made any sense. So guys, listen. Whatever you do this week, do one thing. Celebrate in one way. Eat a piece of cake. Try that new position. Go somewhere, do something. Any little thing. Buy a bar of chocolate to go, I made it. Yeah? So listen, well done. God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for coming through with me this week. And listen, I'll catch you all on the flip side. Because I disappear, I'm going to go about my business. I'm not telling you where I go. Anyway, love you guys. This is your boy Mark Impossible Clark saying, you made it. You made it, guys. How amazing is that? See you guys. Have a great weekend. Feel the bad boy, baby. bass. Feel the bad vibe bass injection. This is don't want to do rejection. This one side can be the rejection.
Thank you so much for playing that for me. Yeah, this one is a hard one for me. It really is. It really is a hard one for me. Like I say, Mark was like my brother, and yeah, it's a hard one. So we're just remembering him for all the good that he did in the world. He ran an organisation called the Walk to Freedom Limited, and also the Walk to Freedom Foundation, which is a charity that helps. Thank you, my darling. That helps people who are going through drug and alcohol addiction. As I can see, wow, rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace. Do you know what? This is like, yeah, that's every time I see a video or think of him, it really touches me. So I am going to bring in Theo from our panel because I know that Theo is there. Hi, Theo.
How are you doing? You okay?
I'm okay, but what I'm going to ask you to do, just to give me a couple of minutes to just pull myself together, is to just welcome everybody in, and I will be back in 2 seconds. I just need a little moment to just.
Okay, no problem.
You do that for me, babe.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, so if you take me out, the other Theo, take me out.
Good evening, everybody. I don't know who's in the green room. Theo, can you punch him in, please, brother? Hey, Karen. Hey, Lolly.
Hey,
how you guys doing?
Hey.
Hey, Perry. How you doing, sir?
How you doing, man? I'm good.
Everybody well?
Yes. How are you?
I'm well. You all look like you've had a good Christmas, all stuffed and well.
Stuffed,
Yep.
yes.
Yeah, everybody's sitting down very relaxed on the sofa. They're looking all full. Did everyone get their Secret Santas? No, Lolly.
No, you didn't.
You didn't get your Secret Santa, Lolly?
No.
She wasn't in it.
You wasn't in it?
No.
I didn't know nothing about no Secret Santa. You lot chat so much.
What are you like?
Oh.
Poor thing, sorry. She was busy.
She was busy. She was busy dancing on the pole. That's why, man. It was dancing. It was all that spinning around the pole. It confused your brain, so you missed everything.
No, I haven't been on there for about 4 weeks.
Maybe that's the problem. You should need to go on it. Keep you sharp.
Yeah, true.
Did everyone have a nice time with their family then? Did you get to see your family?
Yeah. It was just my daughter. Okay.
I've been stuck at home, so I haven't seen anybody. Is Tony not in? Tony not there? Kellyanne not there?
He should be.
No Tony, no Kellyanne?
They're late.
Okay.
They're always late.
Tony's normally early.
Yeah, Tony's normally on time.
Yeah, he's normally early. He may be still recovering from Christmas, man. He maybe ate too much.
His elbow's broken.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
His elbow was broken. It was busy.
Broken. Yeah.
It's too busy over Christmas, was he?
It looks like he was. Listen, guys, before we go any further, do remember to get on your social media and share this with your contacts.
I've shared.
No problem.
I do like to share, and share again. Let me go to a page and just share it with my main. Okay, so that's it. Great. Thank you, Theo, for just jumping in there. I just needed a little moment to pull myself together after seeing Mark like that again. Right. So, guys, as how have you been? I hope that you guys have been really well.
Been good.
And this is the last week of the year. And who is looking forward to the After Dark New Year's Eve party? Karen, only Karen.
I'm grinning because yet again I didn't know nothing about it.
Where's you been? Where's you been?
New Year's Eve Zoom party. Oh my days.
Oh yeah, New Year's Eve Zoom party.
Are available on Eventbrite. Now, there were free tickets, and I do believe there might only be one left that's free, but there is not a lot. It's £5 ticket, and that just goes towards us putting this on.
So is that ticket mine then?
If you go online and get it, it will be yours. Yeah.
You just go online now and get it.
Go online and get it now, because the last time I looked, which was last night, it wasn't in today, there was one free ticket left. So guys, come on, get your tickets. Let's join together. Let's do this together. We can't go anywhere. We're not allowed. We've been banned. So we have to do it the way we can do it. So we've got DJs. We've got a couple of female DJs. I'm looking forward to. We've got Afro beats going on. We've got some salsa music going on. We've got reggae. We've got soul. We've got everything. We've got singers. We've got everything that is everything. So I'm really, really, really looking forward to this. CT says, I got my ticket. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Conscientious. Get there first. Get your ticket. Know what you're doing New Year's Eve. If you don't have anything to do, let me encourage you right now. Get your ticket and let's spend the evening together. Let's welcome in 2021 together. And I'm just going to say this. And this is a message that I want to give everybody. Manage your expectations. Right? Manage your expectations, because we ain't coming out of this thing anytime soon. So let us just manage our expectations. Let's prepare and let's build each other up, and let's, walk in unity. That's all that we can do as people. But manage your expectations, because it will help your mental health. All right? And Minna, take back that talk. I'm just telling you, it will help your mental health if you manage your expectations. So that is the 31st of December 2020, New Year's Eve Zoom party of the After Dark crew. We're having a party. So I'm hoping that you will be here to join us. Okay, so we're here, guys. We're here. This is episode 40. Who would have thought that we would be here 40 weeks on? Good evening, Mr. Anthony McGregor. How are you doing? Good to see you here, sir. Very, very good to see you here. I'm just seeing who else is coming on into the Zoom room as well. So this is a great evening. Thank you so much, Anthony. Good to have you here. So we're going to be talking today about relationships, as we normally do. But what I wanted to do is I really wanted us to reflect and about the learnings that we have had through doing these 40 weeks of this show. What were your highlights? What have you learned? What are the things that have dismayed you? And how can we move forward as singletons? Some of us are not so single, and some of us are very single. We had the show on are you single if you have a booty call? Are you single if you've got friends with benefits? These kind of questions. Are you really single at your core? So we want to learn. We want to do more. We want to learn. And we are learning each week. I have letters, messages from people who do benefit. I must say, oh, by the way, I did hear back from our friend last week. the letter writer. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He's not leaving, is he?
He's staying, isn't he?
He's staying.
He's staying.
Yeah, of course he is. We know that.
He's put up with enough. You might as well continue.
So what? He's happy to live separate. He's happy to live in separate houses. Then he's made his mind up.
He's made his mind up. However, in saying that, we also will be having a new male panel member.
Ooh.
So, guys, this is before we even get into the show. We haven't even started the show properly.
Look at what she just said.
So
Sheila is my girl. Look how we make us waste our breath last week.
Barbara said you would.
Yeah, I knew
Your mic
it.
is low, Yvonne.
Absolutely knew.
Your mic is low, Yvonne.
Is it?
Yeah, it's low.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. So it's like the more of you that come in, let me see if this makes a difference. Mic is low. Hey, the DJ Super Me. How is that? Is that any better?
Oh,
Is that any better?
Same.
Same.
It's the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that any better?
No. It's exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
Bit louder. That was a bit louder.
It's a bit louder.
Yeah.
And,
Just a little
and you can see it's right in my mouthpiece, isn't
bit.
it? It's right in my mouthpiece.
It's not. I don't know. There's a connection. It's not as loud as it needs to be, but I can hear you, but it's not that loud.
It's not as, and I'm talking quite loud as well because I don't want to shout because I've got my grandson next door.
Okay.
Right. Okay. And the thing is, as well, I'm getting feedback. I'm getting a lot of feedback with the mic. So is it still low?
No, it's a bit louder. It sounds a bit louder.
It sounds a little bit louder.
It's loud now.
Hold on. Let me just put on. If this makes any difference, is that making any difference at all?
Not really.
It
But it's
sounds
okay.
All right, we're gonna have to go with it. Therapeutic Melanin says I got my ticket. The panel need to mute, I think. Maybe, guys, if you mute, maybe let's try it. Yes, let's try it.
Yeah.
Internet letter writing, just like Miss 5 out of 10 not listening to advice.
Sounds fine.
DJ Super Me says my guests are louder. Right, so is that any better now? In terms of what you can hear? DJ Super Me, let me know if that's any louder, because you seem to be telling us what we need to do to that it's loud or not loud. All right, so I'm going to continue with the show. Just let me know how it goes. I don't know. Let me see if we can. And in the meantime, I'm going to see if I can work a thing. If I can, will this work? No, it won't work because it's not connected to that. Let me just leave it. I am not technical, so let me just leave it alone. So for those of you who are in the groups, so if you are in the After Dark group, if you are in Conversations with Yvonne Michelle group, if you are in the People's Place, if you are in any group, above your head you will see a StreamYard link. If you click the link, then we will be able to see who you are. All right? Okay, so Facebook user says, sounds good to me, Yvonne. Right, George Williams is saying no, but we will persevere. Tony Cox is saying it's louder. Tony Cox, where are you? Evening, Tony Cox, where are you? Oh, you're there. I can see you. You're in the Zoom room. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Right. Okay, so just to let you know, all these announcements, we're 24 minutes in, all these announcements, we will be opening the doors to the panel group in the new year. So if you would like to come on the panel, which means that you are not fussed about being seen on YouTube or Facebook, right? Then you would need to contact me, DM me. You don't just get to come in the group just like that. There is a process, because we need to vet you. We need to make sure that you are who you say you are and your values, because we don't want no man coming in here just sniffing around the woman just sniff. Right, okay, we don't want none of that. No, we don't. And we want single men, not one who are pretending. If you're in a relationship, say you're in a relationship. If you're married, say you're married. If you're single, say you're married. But be honest. The men that we have in this group are honest, as far as we know. They are. All right, so we want more of you guys, more females coming in the group. So this is the last session of the year, guys. And it has been, yes, DJ Super Me should come on. That's come under me, and I didn't even type anything. Look at that. It's telepathic. They just know. Media Net Live TV has said DJ Super Me should come on as well. I think he should. I actually would like DJ Super Me to come on, because I think he's got a lot to say. And Sheena Campbell said, damn right. Those of you who are just logging in and don't know. DJ Super Me and Sheena. Sheena's gunning for DJ Super Me because of something that he said in one of our previous shows. He said that black women are hard work. Yeah. And he said he still loves us, but we're hard work. Who told you to say that? Anyway, let us move on. So today, we are talking about relationships, but we are talking about it from the viewpoint of where we are right now, which is in the thick of the pandemic, right? That's where we're at. How has this affected relationships? We know for sure that 57% divorce rates are up by 57%. Suicide rates are up over 235%. It's ridiculous. So I want us to talk, not to be morbid, but really to just really see where we are. Have we moved on? Have things got better for us? Are we coping better? Are we not coping better? What are the strategies that we can put in place? Because at the end of the day, there are a few days left to the year. And how are we going to get through those days? How are we going to encourage each other? How are we going to build each other up in the next few days? Even though we know we've got a party coming up. Right? I can see my shoulders moving already. But how are we going to move forward? And how are we going to help each other? I think, it would be remiss to look at a video and look at people do it and have all that laughter and all of that stuff, which is good. But at the end of the day, we are people. We feel. And a lot of us are going through. A lot of people around us are no longer here. What impact has that had? So I'm going to just put it out to our panel, and just to kind of just reflect on the year. What have you learned? What have you learned from the show in itself? And I just see Tony's just gone, but I hope he comes back. Right, I do hope he comes back. So I'm sure Tony's got a lot to say, as he normally does. So, who sung it in the thick of it? Better get it on. We are right in the thick of it. So, guys, I'm going to put it out to you in terms of what was your... Let me start here. What was your favourite show? Why was it your favourite? And what did you learn? There you go. What was your favourite show? I can't remember what I said. I'm pretty tired. So what was your favourite show? What did you learn from it? And there was another question in there. I don't know what I said, but I'm sure you guys were listening. So, guys, put it out there. What do you reckon? Anybody can come in.
I'll go first. My favorite show was the one where we did about what men want and what women want. I think we did the men first week and we did the women the second week. Because I found it interesting that the lists were very similar. Even though everyone thought they were different, it was actually quite similar in what the men and the women wanted. So I enjoyed that one just to see the comparison. And I also like the of the sex toys, because I've never seen some of those toys in my life, especially the one that Karen likes, the one that blows up. I don't know what it's called.
The pussy pump.
The pump thing, yeah, that one there. The one that Killian put on his face like a face mask. That one there, yeah.
Can we just say that I like it in theory? Like, it's not being used. In theory.
In theory, okay.
Yeah,
well,
that's the one I like.
Well, that's what you okay.
Not in practice.
Melanie said that was an insightful show, Theo.
It was. I thought it was very insightful. I've never seen some of them toys before. The men's one, no, not at all. Even some of the men's one, I didn't even know were toys. That metal thing that you lot was talking about, that painful one.
Oh, the
Yeah. We don't need to talk about that one there. We don't need to talk about. But I did like the men and women show. That's the one I did like the most out of all the shows.
Okay, so just to go back to just refresh your memory about the pussy pump. The pussy pump, you place it over the vagina, you pump it up, and what it does, it draws the blood.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And it creates an even bigger orgasm for the woman. But all that blood is gushing around the area, so it makes you very, very sensitive. So yeah, and you've got the hood and you've got your clitoris and it pulls it out.
Yeah.
Way! You're gonna way! Tell you.
Also, I did enjoy about Ruth's comment as well. That comment when she said she let it rain and she has to sleep down for a week. Yeah, that was that was very
insightful. But
that was very insightful. That one there, yeah. But yeah, the men and women show was the one I liked out of everything.
Right. Okay. CT says I learnt choice phrases: 2 pumps and a squirt. Elbows. Kenyon gave me the most laughs in his co-host role. Oh yes, because he had the vibrator on his face, feeling it. Do you remember that? We should have. You know what? We should have had some clips of those shows. But yeah, it was good. Right. So Michelle says I'm going to have a look for that show and take some notes. There's lots to take. That was a really good show, actually. Okay. So thank you, Theo. Thank you for your honesty. So if I come to, let's go to a female. Let's go to Lorraine, I think. Can you hear me, Lorraine? I think Lorraine's frozen. Okay, Faye, are you okay? Yes, you're moving.
Yes, I am. I think one of my favorite shows was the
yeah, I hope it works because I keep.
Oh.
Are we stuck? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Faye. So
okay.
What we're going to do is that we're going to bring Faye in because you're still a bit Dalek-y. So I don't know what's going on with your internet, Lorraine. All right, so Faye, come in.
Was one of my favorite shows purely because in the previous conversations with Kellyon, we were saying about him being a bit vanilla and things like that. So we were using the terms vanilla and stuff like that. Not that we kind of thought he was, but I think that show kind of opened up his horizons and opened up his mind to a lot of things. That was very interesting. That kind of his sort of light bulb moment. I think that was great seeing that.
Good. Yeah, that was a good show. I think for me in the studio it was like, wow. Just seeing how he was so open to everything. Never been in that space, never had any experience of sex toys before, and he was just so open to it. And in the middle of the show, he just went, I feel like I've missed out, you know.
Yeah.
I've missed out, which, you know, and now he's on his own journey.
Yeah. He definitely is on a journey now. So that's a great thing. It was very, very good.
Yeah. Any other show?
Gosh.
So
what ones have I been on? There's been so many. Oh God. I think learning. Gosh, I'm. Do you know what? I think I'm in the same vein as Theo. Just learning about what men want and what women want. I mean, I don't know that I'm none the wiser. I'm any the wiser, to be honest. I think I'm still stuck. But it's nice to get that insight, because it's not a lot of times you get to talk. You get to talk to men in that, or hear men's opinions in that vein, and know exactly what they want. The reality of that, though, being out there, the reality of that is not the same, though. Yes, there is a list somewhere, but I don't think the reality of it is exactly the same as that. So yes, it's nice to know, but the reality of it is not the same.
Okay, thank you, Faye. Thank you so much for your
Tony. See, Tony's just laughing now again. You see, this is the thing. Tony, me and you are not getting into it today. Just to let you know.
Well, Mr. Spacely says it's always good when you can help widen someone's view. Well, it depends on how what view you have. Anyway, so I'm going to bring in Tony, because Tony's laughing. So I'm going to bring in Tony. Tony's always got something to say.
Here we go. The roller coaster begins.
How you doing, Tony?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you, Yvonne?
I'm good. I'm good.
Hello, Karen. Hello, Theo. Hello, Faye. I haven't had my formal introductions today, but I hope you're all well. What's been my favorite show? The reason that I'm laughing in the background, and you're not privy to a text message which I've just received, which is the best show was when Shalomi decided she want to tell men she want to stick things in their back door.
Right.
Not men, you, Tony. Not men, you.
It was you.
It was just you.
Oh dear. Shalomi, where are you, my girl? Missing you.
Yeah, where are you this evening, Shalomi?
Yeah, she's there. She's texting.
In the comments.
Why are you not in the group, my darling? Here.
Oh dear. But I gotta say, the shows we had with the sex therapist, both the male and the female, were the truth, because there was nowhere to hide. You know, we've all give our honest opinion on things, but I think it was very important that those guys came in and gave the professional side of things, which was, you know, researched and you know, they came with the real, you know, facts that we were able to take away and go, wow, yeah, that and I'm so desperately trying to remember the young lady's name. Help
Chastity.
me, Yvonne.
Chastity.
Yeah, Chastity. Talking about, you know, the questions you should be asking before you get into a relationship with someone. You know, that was priceless. That was absolutely gold. For anyone, I'm going to say it now, for anyone who hasn't seen that show, you got to find that show, because what she said in terms of being able to express your thoughts, feelings, and intentions prior to developing the relationship, you know, knowing, well, you know, what do I think about sex? How much do I want it? And, you know, what are my intentions? And, you know, where do I see this going? And, you know, is it a slowly? Am I looking to get married at the end of it? And all them kind of questions. You know, talking about, well, you know, what kind of sex do I like? You know, priceless questions.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Tony. Thanks for the reminder. We did have our sex therapists, Chastity Chandler and Fidel Buhil. Chastity is from the States. Fidel is from the UK. We still keep in contact, and they will be back next year. We're going to explore a little bit further and go deeper, not so much into sex, but into terms of relationships. So they will be back hopefully next year, very soon, to join us and give us some more insights into the areas that we want to explore. So, okay, so the sex shows seem to be the highlights right now. So I'm going to bring Lorraine back in because I can see that you're moving. Delroy Tullock says, elbow sex, Tony. That's what you like. Lord have his mercy. Lord have mercy. Come in, Lorraine.
Hiya. I liked one of the early ones first about the love languages. I thought they were pretty cool, especially as I didn't know my love language before the show. So yeah, that was good. And unlike the others, I loved the sex talk shows, especially when the therapists were on. And what you call it, the tantric sex. I'm still looking for someone to do that with, by the way.
Just put it out there, Lorraine. Just put it out there.
Yeah, they were my favourite.
Okay, thank you for that.
And you know what? I can't think of any particular show, but I like the ones where we have a good debate as well, when we don't all agree. They're some of my favourite ones, although I can't think of one off the top of my head. But yeah.
I think when we separated the men from the women in terms of what is the ideal man or what is the ideal woman or what do you actually want, and then we started to unpick that, then it started to get a little bit tetchy, and that was very informative. That was quite interesting, actually, to see and to hear. And as weeks went on, to hear the changes in what people say was quite interesting as well. So yeah, we had some real good conversations. And one of our ladies, I'm going to bring her in now, is very direct and says how she feels about most things, don't you, Karen? So Karen's like, well, me, yes, you, Karen. Karen will just put it out there. So Karen, what was your favourite show?
Well, it's very hard going last because most of my shows have been taken up, but I will mention the one where we did the lists.
Yes.
My list is this long and Tony doesn't have a list, so he says. Yeah, so that was a good one. I like that one. Love languages, yes. I wasn't very interested in the sex toys nor the sex therapy stuff because, it's a kind of against my religion to even think about those things. So I won't mention those again.
Whatever.
But yeah, it's been enjoyable. I haven't been here for the whole 40 weeks, probably about 25.
Thank you.
So that's a lot of shows to get through. It's been great.
40, and most of you have been here for the 40 weeks. Oh, hey, Tony's been here.
And his elbow.
And you've been here every week, right? Were you here from the beginning, Tony?
From week one, my dear.
From week one. Karen, I think you were here. Were you here from week 1 or week 2? You were here very early.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you were here very early.
You were here. I was here from June.
Oh.
Yeah, that wasn't
June.
That's long after.
Yeah, so I'd missed quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah. So Theo was here.
End of May, early June.
I came end of May, June, around that time. Around my birthday time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this.
Whenever that pum pum police thing you were talking about, whenever that was, that's
me too.
Well,
I think around pum pum police time.
Well, let me tell you about the pum pum police. The pum pum police is out in full force right now. Because they said you must stay in your yard and you must not have anybody that doesn't live in your household in your house. So
you could have a support bubble, whatever kind of support that is you require.
Well, you have to make sure that the person who's dealing with your pum pum is in your support.
Is in your bubble. You put them in it.
If that's in the bubble,
you put them in your bubble. I don't see the
the
difficulty in that. Just put them in your bubble, innit?
Yeah, but they normally you'd have to lie, but I would lie. I would lie.
Well, I didn't lie. I just read the you know, the legislation or whatever it's called, and filled in some gaps, and yeah, it's all good. Nobody ain't getting in handcuffs unless they want to.
But listen, I was listening to the radio the other day, and the DJ asked if people would ring in or text in if they have started a relationship in 2020.
Yeah.
And how's it getting on? And I was shocked at the amount of people that have met this year, moved in with each other this year, or have got pregnant this year. So I thought, no, well, hang on a minute. You lot ain't been social distancing then and wearing masks and whatever if you're all pregnant and living together. Like, I'm doing something wrong because I'm still here on my onesome.
This is very true, Lorraine, and I'm glad you brought that up, because that would have been the next question that we were going down. What do you think about people who have started relationships? As I've mentioned in the show before, I have a friend who was single at the beginning of the original lockdown, and is now moved away from Northamptonshire, moved somewhere else, has now got engaged, moved house, and is very happy. And that was in the constraints of lockdown. So my question is it, if we are still single, whose fault is it?
It's not my fault. I'm on here every week telling Una I'm single.
My blood.
Yeah.
I don't care about no lockdown. If someone wants to get it on, I'm ready to get it on.
Well, let me just say this. I have been online dating since Christmas, the holidays. I said, I'm bored. Let me do something. And I tell you what, booty call, yeah. If you want a booty call, it's easy.
In abundance. Booty calling.
It is. Also, let me just say this. Let me give the ladies some advice, because I think it's needed. If you have a man who is constantly messaging you and sending you memes, I think I sent it out on the thing.
Yes.
73% of men who send you memes on a daily basis are sending the same memes to 5 other women. It is true, right? And I'll tell you why it's true, because I know for sure that this is happening, because it's happened to me. And not only has it happened to me, it's happened to somebody else I know who came and told me. And then when we concurred, and we checked the notes, not the same man, the very same man. Yes, George. George is saying, no. I'm saying, yes, George. Yes. So if there is a man who's looking you, or woman, for that matter, and they are sending you messages, making you feel nice and blah, 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 but they are not making any attempt to come and meet you, they are in a relationship. They are not telling you the truth. And know this, relationships online is a numbers game. So if you don't give it up, the next one will. If the next one don't, the next one will. It's a numbers game. Let me just tell you that. So for all you men there and women who are doing that, and I've just blown your game out of the water, good. Go find something other than waste people's time. That's all. That's all I want to say. But 73% of men who send you these good morning, oh, you're so lovely. Good morning, Queen. Oh, God bless you. You look so lovely. You're gorgeous. They're sending it to other women too. Oh, let me just say that. So don't feel too nice, because it ain't about you. It's about the number. Yes, Mr. Spacely. Yes, he said, wow. Yes, George says, play the numbers game for see who bites. Yes, you see, the men are agreeing. They're agreeing. Anyway, guys, so let me know. So, have any of you dated successfully? Can we put you guys on the line now? Have any of you dated successfully throughout lockdown, or is it just these other people that I'm coming across?
Just the
Anyone
other
in
Not at all. I've been catfished a few times. Catfished. And I'm not understanding why you would even want to be catfishing people. That's just a waste of energy. Why would you do that? I don't get that. So yeah, catfishing, that's going on a lot. Strange but true. And like, why do people, when they go on dating websites, send you the oldest pictures of themselves that they can find, and then when you meet them in person, it's like it's a totally different person? Like, I went on a date and I walked past the person because he didn't even look anything like the picture. I was like, who's this person? He's like, he recognized me because I was the same person in the picture, but I walked straight past him. And I was just like, oh, okay, got a big surprise. It's like, why did you do that? Why are you not sending up-to-date photos of yourself? That's just crazy.
It's true.
Faye, was he better looking? Was he better looking in person?
No, he wasn't.
And Faye, it's true, because you know that happened to me just this week.
You were on a date already, Yvonne? Christmas was on Friday.
No, I didn't go on a date. I saw the picture, we conferred and said, right, so let's talk on WhatsApp. And then the person said, actually, this is what I look like now.
And the conversation, is it the conversation end there then, I gather?
Block.
Well, it's not a romantic conversation. There's no romance in it. And yeah, there's no romance in it. And it's not because of how he looks. It's just not my type. And let me ask the men then. Let me just ask this question. If you meet somebody, would you ask them, am I your type? One. And to rate you, what's your rate? Would you ask? I just want to know, would you ask a person, do you fancy me? And what their rating?
So someone asked, do you fancy me? Would like, no.
Yeah, do I fancy them?
No.
And what would I rate them?
No, he's got some ego problems there. No.
Yeah, that is a very big ego problem question. Do you fancy me?
And how much do you rate me? And do you rate me what? He's got
I found that a little bit odd. I couldn't answer the question because I don't rate. Because for me, it's in comparison to what? Because you have to compare to something. So you're either my type or you're not. And it was like a straight out no. I don't fancy you. But you guys know me. You know me.
It has to be done.
You know, I'm not cutting to the chase. There's no chaser here. No,
you're being honest. Honesty always your best ploy.
Exactly.
That's right. But he's setting himself up there, isn't it, really? Because what do you expect? She could have turned and said 2 and no. What would that?
Well, it put me in mind of my guy, Mr. Samuels, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're below average at best. That's what it made me think.
You're putting yourself in a situation there, man.
Yeah. So
I bet he was well groomed and all that, tattooed up and stuff, and
he is well groomed of sorts. Yeah, he looks well. You know, he seems, but he's not my type. Do you know what I mean? And I don't really have a type, to be fair. I either like you or not, and it's about talking to you as well. It's not just about what you look like. There's more to it.
Yeah, there's a lot of vanity going on there, isn't it?
Yeah.
A lot of vanity going on there.
That person is. Hold on, go back, Michelle. Go back to Michelle. That person's very insecure. If they're asked you that, Yvonne. Well, I was taken back. I was quite unsure of the whole thing. I was like, why are you asking me that? Cecile Terralong saying, I have been asked those questions before, and he didn't like the response either. LOL. Don't ask me.
Maybe it was the same guy.
When hold on, go back to Delroy Toilet, please. Women do that to men all the time when the makeup comes off. I think it was says a total different person. I feel white. Oh, what can I say, Delroy? What can I? That can be very true because I've seen some makeovers and it's too much.
It is.
It's too much.
I've seen a few on social media. It's like, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a guy change for a woman, but makeup one time. I was like, damn. That was quite scary to watch it unfold in front of me.
Mm.
He went from a tusky-looking man to a beautiful woman, actually.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that today.
No,
it's scary.
If you're not that way inclined, you have to be careful.
Yeah.
Question. Now, because we are daters and because we are dating, I want to ask you a question. It's got nothing to do with the show, but I just want to ask a question if you think this is too much, right? In the questions that I like to ask men, here's one of the questions. Have you ever had a sexual liaison with the person of the same sex as you? Is that too much to ask?
No.
Okay.
Not in this day and age, no. Not in this day and age.
I wouldn't even think of that. I got to put that to my list.
Karen, you got no more space in your list, Karen.
Yeah, but you only ask it if it's a relevant question, Karen. Because if it makes a difference, then that's when you'd ask it. But if it doesn't matter the difference whether they say yes or no, what's the point of asking?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I could ask you the same thing. Have you had a liaison with a woman?
And next minute you're like so happy.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I think it does if you're thinking about getting.
It doesn't matter. So I'm not gonna.
For men, it might not matter, but for women, it might.
Because Tony like the trees.
No, it's not about men. It's about the individual. Yeah.
Yeah.
You either
but
like
it might be
your man to be totally, woman only. Yeah. Or you want him to be a little bit playful and maybe a beam to the other side. Yeah. It's a bit like the old up the bum question. Yeah. You can ask a man, do you like it up the bum? And it'll be, no.
But that's different.
I suddenly realize, I can't do nothing with back door. Yeah, sorry, Shell.
It's different. It's still different to.
Oh, you see that? Is it different?
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
But gay and anal is not the same thing.
It's different. Okay, let's ask the question. Is gay?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's not. That's the question.
No.
Is gay?
I don't think it is.
No, it's not.
Theo,
so if I'm asking if
I didn't hear you. What was the question?
The question is gay sex different from anal sex, or is it the same thing?
Gay sex. What you're talking about? Obviously, men. Obviously.
Yeah.
So gay sex is only two men. Yeah.
Yeah.
And anal sex is what, a man and a woman? Well, I'm not too sure.
Yeah. So anal sex is if a woman decides to poke something up your rectum.
Pegging.
I think
it's different. It's a different being, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's different.
I think it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I ask him, right, they are different. So if I ask a man, that's important to know, as opposed to does he like it up the. I think there's a difference. So I think I would like to know if my potential mate is attracted to men or not.
Good question.
Yeah, I'm going to add it to my list. No, I'm not ready to add it to my list, but you know what I mean.
Shell likes those kind of guys that like anal.
Sorry.
That's the guys that Shell likes, them ones.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a definite Shell question.
She don't profess to loving to do or wanting to do that.
Yes,
yeah, but that's different to have you being a man.
Shell likes those.
Right. So we've got a few answers on here. Therapeutic Melanin says, I'm not giving any man a prostate massage. You're not doing it, right? I Am Natural Mystic says, was he a yardie, Yvonne? Is this going back to the guy that was asking how I rate him? No, actually he wasn't. He was not a yardie. But I just thought it was a strange question, so I thought I'd put it out there, just ask the question, just to see if it was just me. That's all. Who else is out there? What other questions have we got going on in the group? Oh, here we go.
Shell's at it again.
Says, I want to bone Tony.
What's wrong?
And I
should have been Tony's Secret Santa. He wouldn't have got. He would have got KOA.
Can I flip that question? Can I say, so if a guy asks you, women, are you into women? Would that be an offensive question?
No.
It's never seen as offensive, is it?
No.
How would you feel a man says, are you into women?
I think men are more inclined.
Can I flip that question? Can I say, so if a guy asks you, women, are you into women? Would that be looping?
We're getting some feedback here. I think men are more inclined to say, you know, to ask if you've ever had a liaison with a woman. Are you up for a threesome? Because men are,
and have a little twinkle in the eye.
Yeah, because they want to see about the threesome thing. But so no, I wouldn't take it in any way. But I'm asking a man straight because, and another question I asked is, was you born a man?
That's a good question to ask.
Yeah.
Good question.
Good question to ask.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Very good question.
When I was younger, we used to try and check for a girl's and those baby pictures.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the things. If you had a little bit dubious about the girl, she might have been a bit strong or a bit butch looking, we might try and catch at some kiddie pictures when there's at school or something like that. Just to make sure.
You were well ahead of your time, Theo.
Yeah.
You know, it was coming into play, man. You don't want to get caught out.
Look at this. So and thank you for that. Can we go back to Therapeutic Melanin? She said, I was asked the question yesterday, but I'm not bi. See, men ask. Men ask a lot. Men ask for sex very quickly, in my experience. I don't know if it's just me that experiences that.
No, men we're sexual beings, isn't it? So
yeah, no, that's not an excuse.
What's that?
You're sexual being, so they ask quick.
No, that's the end game.
Yeah, but they want to get to the end game at the beginning of the game. They don't
these guys ain't got no game. That's why they got no game.
Yeah. You keep telling me, say them now have no game. It's truth.
Let people live,
that
man.
Theo
What's wrong with
doesn't
you?
have to prove his game no more.
Behave.
Look, there's a message for you.
You know what? You kind of forget that the sex thing is a two-way
Oh
thing.
my God! Look!
Message. I just want to put him.
Moan and groan.
Sounds like easy tonight, right?
And hear him moan and groan.
Oh my
And
gosh.
beg for more.
And beg for more. There you go, Tony. Tony's speechless. This has got to be a first.
Tony, what's holding you back?
What's holding me back?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Send me your address, Tony. I will Amazon some KO
You've
to
been
you.
giving it the talk for 40 weeks now. Come on.
Wow.
Yes. Stop chat.
What's up, Vincey?
Oh my
My boy from St. Vincent. What's
Stop
up, Tom?
deflecting.
For those of you who are just joining the show,
Answer.
the last show of the year, we're just having a chat.
Hey, Kel Young.
Hey, Kels.
If you have,
You know, I actually forgot what day it was.
I've done that before, Kellyon, don't worry. I logged in on a Monday and wondered where everyone was.
Oh dear.
Oh, you're right, Kels.
I'm good, you know.
Have you
I'm good. I'm good.
Were
I'm
you
good.
naked?
I had my vest on. My vest was on.
I just saw you putting something over your head, so I was wondering if
Yeah, it was my t-shirt. I don't mind stripping, you know. I don't mind.
No.
Not again.
Tony Cox in the early days. Do you remember that, Tony Cox?
Yeah, it was a good one. Who else did that with me?
That's better, Kelly. On just stick to the T's. We rather that.
I saw that
What's
show.
that guy that never came on again?
He hasn't been on for a while. Dean.
All right, right.
Yeah, Dean.
Okay.
You took off your top, and then he thought he could take off his top too.
I remember that show. That's right at the end of the show, right?
Right at the end.
Right at the end of the show.
Someone
that wasn't a favorite.
50-year-olds could still get the old 6-pack.
That wasn't a favorite.
You didn't see it. I saw a 1-pack.
Oh,
It's not beer keg.
1 pack. Yeah, God.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, but it was all good. It was that was a funny show because the following week was the toilet show, wasn't it? Do you remember the toilet show?
Oh yeah.
Do you not remember?
Why?
What was the toilet show?
We were all talking, and then the person got up and went and didn't put their
Oh yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah, I remember that.
What number was that?
Was like, did you wash your hands? Did you wash your hands? Listen, we don't
I missed that.
Did you miss that one?
Yeah.
That was a funny one.
Unless it was me that went to the toilet and I only just realised.
No, it wasn't you.
Funny. That was you couldn't plan that. It was just the way it happened on that night. But anyway, so we're talking, guys. We're talking about relationships. For those of you who've just joined us, this is the After Dark show, and we talk about relationships. This is a talk show. We have a live panel here. You can see the panel are here, and this is our 40th episode. We began at the beginning of a lockdown earlier on this year, and we are still here. Some of us have managed to find relationships, and some of us are still looking, and some of us can't be bothered. Right? But there, we want to know, what are your questions? Do you have any questions for the panel? Guys, we are in the second hour of the show, so I'm going to put out, if there's any questions in the guys that want to ask any member of the panel, please let us know. Put the comments in the thread. It will be read out and we will ask the question. You can ask any question. Whether you get an answer is another thing, but you can ask the question. You can. Anyone. So if you are out there, I'm even going to throw this out. If you are out there, anyone fancy other than Theo, because he is a married man, right? And I know all the girl, the amount of questions I get about Theo. Anyway, can I ask about Theo? He's married, after marriage, but you can ask him a question other than that. And any questions you want to ask. Faye single, Lorraine single. Karen, are you single? She just moved her glasses.
She's internet single. Are you internet single, Karen?
I'm Singlish.
Singlish. I like it.
Singlish.
I like it.
Oh man.
Kellyon is single. Kellyon is still single.
I'm Singlish too.
Wow.
Okay, Tony, are you single or singlish?
Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah. I'll go with that. Singlish.
Singlish?
As long as Cal and Tony don't talk, everything's good.
Wow. Karen's so much trouble, man.
Oh, I like that one. A nice question. So who else? Hold that question right there on the comments. That one. What to make women think about hairy chest and back? Hold that, cause right. So Faye, are you single or singlish?
No, I'm single.
You're single.
I'm
Okay.
single.
Wow.
No FD, no booty call, single.
Ray is single. Right. So somebody needs to answer me because I'm not asking myself.
Are you single, Yvonne? Are you single?
Well, I can say that I am single with the prospect of being single-ish. Yes. Yes, I can say that because I'm talking to a very interesting young man. He's very interesting. But who knows what will happen? There's a few of them, but there is one in particular who I could say I could be interested in. I could be. So I'm single with the view of being single-ish. Yes. And he might even be watching tonight. Who knows? Who knows? Right. So I
have a question.
Yes. Okay. Go question before I go
So
to the
somebody's asking the women, where's the best place that you've got jiggy?
Jiggy.
For the women.
Well.
Gosh, it's been so long, I can't even remember.
Oh, Lorraine.
One of the better places is in a sauna.
Hmm?
One of the better places is a sauna.
Well, that must be hot.
No,
Yes.
no, this is for the women.
What? Hot.
I'm finding all these men.
Go on, Karen.
Right. So, okay. So
Me?
What
Yeah,
about
we haven't answered the question. Where's your
What's you
favorite
calling me
place?
for?
Sounds good.
what about under a canal bridge in Camden?
Okay, yeah, I can't top that. Mine's literally no comment.
You got
Upper
comment.
Tree.
You can't not comment.
you of course you can. There's loads of different places.
Up a
Yeah.
tree. That was very interesting.
Yeah, on the tree. Listen, I've got a driveway
I don't
outside.
climb trees.
Hello.
Oh, you should try it, Karen.
No, it's fine.
Bonnet of the car.
I
I will
wouldn't try
fall out
it
like
on.
fruits. I will fall out like breadfruits on that. It's okay.
Anyway,
Fall out like mango and papa. So it's all right.
you know what? In terms of the most kind of jiggy place, I think it depends on what you're into or what gets you going. If it's the thought of people watching or you getting caught, then you know. For instance, I have a back garden, and where my back garden is, there are rows of houses. In
Hey,
the
Yvonne's coming in. Shalom is coming in.
Okay, it's in the group, Shalom. It's in the group.
Oh no, Tony, you're gonna get it now. Woo!
Jesus Christ!
Face to face stuff going on now.
You can do it anywhere. Anywhere.
But Yvonne,
fancy. Yes.
I would like back in the day. I would have been all up for places where you could potentially get caught, but not now. There's mobile video sharing. Hell to the no.
People would video you before they put it on live before they actually let you know they're watching.
I could be internet famous and I don't even know.
Exactly. I don't want to be internet famous like that.
But I'm just
So, what
saying,
was your answer, Yvonne? What was your answer? What's your favorite one?
I think it would be outside on my bonnet of a car, his or mine. And where I am is it's not very open. I have 4 houses on my road, but everybody can see everything. And then there's an array of houses, the back of people's houses, that you wouldn't even know if anyone was watching. So, you know, it's not private, but it is private. And yeah, I am a voyeur. I like to watch anyway, but I feel like wherever the mood take me, if I feel like it, why not?
There you go.
That's just me.
You have your answer, young man.
Yeah, it depends. If I feel like it, then we can just do what me have to do, and everybody's happy. And as long as it's not 2 pumps and a squirt or a pump and a dribble, then I'll be happy. Okay?
2 pumps and a squirt. That's
Yeah, 2 pumps and a squirt.
That's never gonna die down. That. That's a phrase that keeps giving, and it actually didn't.
Well,
I
you know,
love that phrase, man.
So there was a question from Natural Mystic. She said, how do the women feel about men with the hairy chest and hairy backs? So this goes out to the women first, and then there's a question for the men. So women, are you into the hairy chest and the back?
Well,
No.
I was married to a gorilla. I was married to a gorilla, so I guess it must have been okay at some point. But yeah, I don't know. Other things to worry about.
You don't mind. You say you
I guess I must have not mind. I married him, so
okay.
there's other things to worry about.
Okay.
I put other things above that.
There's other things. Okay.
If you don't like it, you could just emac it off or whatever, take it all off. But if it's like you can't do much with that, can you?
Waxing.
Yeah, not a big deal.
Get it off. Lorraine, what's your
I prefer no body hair anywhere unless it's your scalp.
Whoa.
Yes, man. I hear you.
Yeah, no body hair.
Not even a little.
I don't want to see it. Oh, I don't mind that. Facial and scalp hair, fine. But I don't want to see it nowhere else.
Okay. Thank you for that, Lorraine.
Well, they did say chest and back. You know, I'm not going to be like carpet. Like, you know, you don't want to have a mouthful of hair, do you? So the important bits.
Who's got their speakers on? If you can turn your speaker on.
No, someone's got their Facebook on.
Yeah, someone has.
Yeah, someone's got their volume up. They need to turn it down. Thank you. Faye, I'm coming to you before
Me, I can deal with a little bit of chest hair, little. No back hair. I don't like back hair at all.
No back hair. No back hair.
Yeah, I don't like back hair. There's something about that that's just all wrong. But I don't like back hair. But I do agree, you can take it off. But no. And I like my men to be clean down the bottom as well.
There you go, Mister.
Come on. Come on.
That was the next question that someone was asking me.
I do like
women like
I do like them to be clean downstairs.
landscaping.
You want the guy to have
I'm
no
happy
pubic
to do it.
hairs.
I'm happy to do it. But yeah. You know, you don't want hairs in between teeth and all of that. Nah. It's too much.
He can't have hairs in his center.
No.
In his center?
Yeah.
What, on his belly?
Center. I never hear about center.
Center. On his, he can't have. Listen to me. Listen.
In his penis area, no
He
hair.
can't.
Is that what the center
You
is?
mean around his balls, around his testicles, he can't have hair.
Yeah.
It's
Gone.
It's
Gone. I mean, what? I didn't think men still keep it.
You have limited choices to keep it hairy. Put it that way. Limited things that can be done. You limit your choices, Kels. You limit the possibilities.
I've had no problems with that. That's been fine. Never heard that one before.
Haven't you? I
No.
never heard. I didn't know anyone. I don't. Well, I didn't
So the
realize I
men
knew
you
anyone.
know, the men you know, say
The men get hair there?
Who wants a mouthful of hairy balls?
That's what I'm saying, Lolly. It limits certain things. It can happen.
Yeah, man.
Lolly, taking it out your teeth. No.
Pulling it out your teeth.
I think the answer is again. The answer is no.
Oh no. No.
looking at the comments.
Look at.
But Kellyanne, you don't have to use a razor. There's other ways.
Yeah.
No, you do. You
Never
do have to
ever
use a
in my
razor.
life cut down
Well, I
there.
don't know. I've never done it.
And I don't plan to.
Listen,
It will grow even more thicker and longer. Then I will really be doing it.
That's not necessarily true, Kels.
Okay, either way, it ain't coming off. That I've never had an issue with that. Never.
Listen, guys, only one person can talk at a time. But if you have the sap back and crack and you're very hairy, come and see me. I will gladly wax that off for you. Yes, I will.
Wait. You want the guy to be literally clean?
Yeah.
Man put yeah.
Yeah.
We're living in an era where women want their men to have full beard.
but Shells got on a shirt for Tony and Kels. Look at Shell's shirt.
Can
you see it, guys?
Yeah, my request. I have no issue with that. My request: make sure it's relatively shaved down there because it does make.
Oh yeah, I used hair remover today and I removed everything, darling. It's quite
this is good for the gander.
I actually did that today and it's quite
So Kellyon, you want the woman to have none?
No, wait. Let me explain this because there are different. Like it doesn't have to be totally off, but there's different. Like for instance, a man's goes up, so there's that. However long it is until you get to the hair, whereas with a woman, it's flat. So it makes it easier if you kind of make it, shave it a bit.
No,
if I have to take it,
if you take it
my hair ain't longer than my thing. You get me? So don't worry, it won't get in the way.
It's one of my questions.
I think we're talking about different types of activities here.
There's hair down there for good reason because it means that I'm going to work out. Yeah, that hair is there for me to work out. So it sweats. So that's why hair is there. Okay, if there's hairs in certain parts. Oh wait. If there's hairs in certain parts of your body, it's because it's there for you to work out with. Okay. Now,
work out what?
If it's sex, there's reasons why we have hair in certain places. Should we really have a biological lesson here? There's hair because of sweat. So let's not. Come on, let's not get sleepy.
Kel. So don't you like when your balls are being gaggled?
Listen, you know what? Maybe
don't you like when your balls are hanging down like two strawberries and
maybe that's
here. We don't need that.
Maybe that's why I'm quite fortunate there because it's not very hairy there. So
it's too much.
You'll be fine. So
but then Kelly, it's like hanging down and no hair, and you just can no hair, Kelly. You don't have to worry. It doesn't matter. But and put a bit of ice cream on it and like
yes, yes.
Come on, Kel. No, you have to clean it. You have to clean it, Kel. You have to be clean.
You're very quiet. Come on,
hair in your ice cream.
I've heard you. I've heard you, Naomi. I've heard you, honey. I heard you. I heard you.
Theo, it needs to be clean, Kel. It needs to be clean. For the things to be done, it has to. Oh God, Kelly, it has to be clean. There are things need to be done to that hair that it needs to be clean.
I ain't shaving around my balls. That ain't happening. My balls not shaved. And thankfully, it's okay.
I don't understand why you need hair to sweat.
Okay.
No, I said the hairs are there.
Sweat.
What are you talking about, Tony? I just said biological. Go and study the biology, mate. Go and do a biology lesson. There's reasons why hairs in certain places of our body. Don't be silly now. Stupid.
I'm out, guys.
So a woman with long hair, is that all right?
Save it because it's convenient. But that's another conversation about why there's hair on your body in certain places. That's silly.
I got no hair on
Okay?
my balls.
Tony, you have your time. Have your moment. This one's a silly
Guys,
one.
Yvonne is trying to talk.
Okay.
Yvonne's
Okay,
trying
so
to talk.
just for the clarity, Kels, I've got no hair on my balls, and I shaved the shaft of my penis, so it's really smooth. Yeah.
Tony, don't listen.
Smooth as a
That's
baby's
an
bottle.
issue right now. Right now, Tony's not listening. Yvonne, he wants to say something.
You know what, right? I'm just observing the body language here, and I am absolutely. I'm nearly wetting myself. It's so funny. I'm looking at, because Theo is the only married person here, and Theo's just sitting back with his hand on his chin, and shaking his head like.
Kel, you're having a
real
vanilla
singleton
moment.
talking. This is because everybody has a preference, right? So let me just say, in terms of body hair, it is not necessary to remove the hair in the genital area to keep your body clean. In fact, there are no health benefits to removing pubic hair, and you will notice that I'm reading. This is not my opinion. This is okay. Some girls say that shaving pubic hair is high maintenance because the hair usually goes back and is just within just a couple of days. Now, listen, when pubic hair is a thing, you either like it or you loathe it. Most people, my personal opinion is, you don't like it. Right? So I'm just saying, because we are having, when you're having sex, it's a real intimate, personal thing. And
yes, sir.
when we rightly did the demonstration, you know, if you are participating in oral sex, the last thing you want is sweaty pubic hair in your mouth. So, no, thank you very much. Take it off. Let's have a lovely time. Let's explore each other's bodies without getting bits of sweaty hair.
Without getting tangled.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's what you call entanglement.
Entanglement.
Yes, sir. Yes,
There are people out there who are happy with that, but my preference is take that thing off. Let me see what you have. Because I tell you what, men, if you think your things look nice with hair, take the hair off, and I'm telling you, it looks 100% better.
It grows an inch. It grows an inch.
It just makes you want to say.
Talk the talk.
It just makes you want. Listen, the I'm just gonna say my preference: black men. Black men's penis, good sized penis, is a thing I like to look on. I like to. You guys know I've said
it's a thing of beauty.
I like to look on them things. Me like to look.
With no hair.
With no hair.
No hair.
I like
Looks more beautiful with no hair.
It does.
Yeah, man.
More
No hair
appealing.
on me.
That's just.
And you can see the veins, isn't it, Shell? You can see the veins more with the hair
Yes,
gone.
sir.
You need to
I'm
have
gonna
veins.
behave myself.
Listen.
Don't talk about the veins. Don't go there, girl.
We like,
Don't do it.
the tongue. We like
I'm
the
gonna
tongue
be on my
action.
best behavior. I'm gonna be on my
Like the
best
tongue
behavior.
action. Any man worth his salt who likes the tongue action up and down the shaft will appreciate. The woman now want the all of that. She want clean up and down like the lollipop.
It will come. It will come. You know it. You will learn, and it's down to the individual. There are some women who like hair. There are some women
Give
who
it a
don't.
go, Kels. You'll trust me. You'll love it.
Oh Jesus, Anthony McGregor, go back, please. Anthony McGregor's. It says it makes sense if the partner does not wash often. Jesus Christ.
Oh Lord.
That's a very silly thing.
No, that's below the belt now.
That's silly.
Michelle is saying here, men need to trim, not all off, please and thanks. So again, some women like, some women don't.
Yeah, that's her preference.
It's her preference. It's preference, and we all have.
I mean, the top bit can be trimmed. Get it down a certain line.
Yeah.
It have to be clean, isn't it?
Yeah. So just to give my manscaping tips, ladies, the shaft has to be clean. The balls have to be clean. The bit on the body above it, that can be a little,
a little lawn.
A shave one, but you know,
I prefer it.
No hair on the ball sack, and we don't want no hair on the shaft. That is how the women like it. I know that.
And I don't want to see grey either.
And
you know what, Lorraine? Yes, let me tell you something.
Tough grey hair.
As I am.
What's wrong with a bit of grey hair, man? Leave me
on your face is fine. On your face is fine. On your head's fine. But I don't want to see. Oh
no,
dear, that's a turn off. I'm getting my handbag on my shoes and I'm going home.
Patrick Solomon says, "Is that a question on a dating site?" So let's go back to some of the questions that some are. Right, Meg.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on.
Have you done that?
We're moving on. Right, men. Here's a question for you: how do you feel about hairy armpits and legs on a woman and on her vagina? Let's just put it out there. So we've got.
So I'm happy to step in there. So again, a small amount of hair is not a big problem. It's a small line above the vagina is not a problem. On the vagina, around the walls, I like that clean.
Okay. Theo's just shaking his head like, I'm not even getting involved in this conversation.
I don't like hairy women, but if you got a little bit here, it's not a problem.
Armpits.
No, armpits, you got to shave it because that's smelly, man.
I don't need to shave. I'm naturally hairless.
We're talking about women.
Somebody was asking a question if I have to shave. I don't need to shave.
Okay.
Your armpits, Tony. Your armpits, not your chest.
Now, my armpits have got a little bit of hair.
No, women, the armpits, nah. You got to shave your armpits, man.
Okay, armpits off, vagina.
I don't mind a little bit of hair. Don't mind a little bit of
Clean
hair.
on the
Not
top.
no big
Hair on the
forest
top,
mound or
not
nothing
on
like
the
that.
sides.
I've
Not
already
on the
answered.
side. Okay. The D says Tony's licking his lips. Yeah, what's the matter?
It's a subject I'm very versed in.
Listen, this is the Christmas show, guys. This is the last show of the year. So anything goes. Any question that you want to ask it today, because today's the day where anything goes. It will not be like this on the next show.
Sorry,
Tony,
Sheena.
covered, please. Yeah, keep your chest.
Sheena, your dinner. You keep your dinner.
So that was the question. So you don't mind. So what was the answer to the question?
Only Theo and Tony answered. We're still waiting for Kelly on.
Kelly on?
I just said I've already answered the question.
Oh.
I answered it earlier.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Natural Mystic is sending out a whole heap of questions. You guys need to take a leaf out of her book. She's asking, have any of you watched another couple dogging or having sex?
Never.
Karen?
I'm saying no. That's zero. That's not what That's not it. That's no. I'm very innocent that way.
Any of you?
No, not interested.
I have.
Not interestingly, I've seen a couple, but they didn't know what was there.
I have.
Okay. Anyone else? You have, Theo. You're saying
Yeah, I have.
I have. Anyone else? Shell saying I let somebody.
Shell's mouth is very.
Shell, you let somebody watch you before. Because I'm reading your comments of the thing.
Yep. I did that because I think it's fun. To be honest, I'm a bit of not normal.
Spicy.
Perfect.
You're great.
Yes, yeah, and I've also watched.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'm a tough. And I'm a tough fuck. I think and I watch people one cough like probably once a week or something like that. Anyway, so
yeah, that's a normal thing.
You have to do it at least once. Come on. Who's not doing it once a week? Who's not watching that once a week on here? Seriously.
Wow.
I mean live. I mean live.
One at a time, guys. Only one.
Like flesh, like eyesight.
Yeah, like how I'm watching you guys. Like I'm watching you guys.
Oh, okay. It's not porno. Just somebody who you know that just says, "Hey, I'm feeling horny right now. Just watch this."
It's a long story, and I can't tell too much. But yeah,
right.
Well,
What's that?
Can't give too much info.
Okay, that's cool.
All right.
All right. So there was a question there from CT. Thank you very much for putting that back up. Another question for the panel. But if each panel member had to choose another panel member as a partner, who would it be and why? And you can only choose from the panel. Right?
Choose one.
Let me just put a premise, because we do have people who are in relationships.
Yeah.
So this is all hypothetical. Do not take this serious. This is just a team. We're just playing, right? We're playing, right? Remember, we have to be respectful to those people who are in relationships and who are married, right? So let's remember.
All right, let's just take Theo out the equation. Let's just take Theo out.
Hell no, we're not taking him out. We're not taking Theo out of the equation. This is hypothetical. We are only playing him not come out. He's staying in.
So the question again, CT's question. If we can have that back up again, please. Right. So any panel, who would it be? If each panel member had to choose another panel member as a partner, who would it be and why?
As a partner or a plaything?
As a partner.
As a partner. As a partner.
I think you should do both.
Well, if you want to play partner or plaything, then you can say. But do remember to be respectful. Okay, let's go for it. Who's going first? You're not funny. Nobody wants to go.
I'm going first.
I'll go first.
Go on.
Go on then.
Who said that?
Who going first?
Go on, Shalomi.
Going, Shalomi.
Unless I could have a mix. I can't choose one because I would like to do different things to different people. So I couldn't say one, to be honest. I'd have to go through a name, to be honest. I'm going to be honest. Else I can't do one.
Okay, go for what you want. Say everything.
So can I take the bits that I want?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Take the bits you want.
Okay then. So I will start with Kel. His smile and his innocent. I think I can deflower him. Right? Yeah. And I'm not gonna say too much. I'm gonna try to be nice, and I'm gonna be nice. PG. Okay, yeah. Right? So I'll just stand there. And then I'll go to Tony. I would want to take away Tony Lee,
his backside,
manhood for a little while. And I would like to really do stuff to Tony and video it so we could watch back to see where we could improve. So to see where, so we would do like a video and we'll go back to see where we can perfect it, and then we'll perfect it. Yes.
Yes, sir.
And Theo is married, so I'm gonna be respectful, but I like the Jamaican kind of something I go on in a Theo, but I'm not gonna say much because he's married. So yeah, Tony have that little innocently bad boy thing where I go on like, but I won't say nothing because he's married. Yeah. And who else? Mr. P has been on the show, but I see him as a daddy, to be honest. Like, nothing sexual there, to be honest. So, Mr. P, you're the daddy. Yeah? But Kel and Tony,
And don't forget Penny.
I have no brawn. Me now wear no underwear. Done.
Okay. Okay, who's going next? Remember that we have
I'm going next. I'm gonna go next.
Go, Karen.
I'm gonna go
Do
next.
the ladies first. So, Karen.
I'm just gonna say Theo. Stuff it. I'm gonna say Theo because he's not innocent. Like that. He has a twinkle in his eye, and he likes to watch people. He likes to watch people. So I find that very interesting to my little innocent self because I'm innocent, and I, but he's married, so that's good. That's good. I'm glad that he's married because then, like, there's no fight going on in it. Yeah, so I could just be calm, innit? It's calm. It's calm, innit, Theo? It's calm.
Calm. Right.
The bad boy thing. The bad boy thing and the VN gets you, man. We know, but we not say much. Bad boy thing and the VN. Not say nothing.
Lorraine, come in, and then Faye.
Boy, well, I'm straight, but however, after getting to know you guys for 40 weeks, Karen, you make me feel like doing this.
Do it. That's not gonna hurt nobody. Do it.
But if I was going to go for a bloke,
anyone,
I would like to know. I reckon I could fling Tony about and mash him up because he's got all the mouth, and I reckon he's soft. So yeah, I'd like to give him a few rounds, and then when I'm done with him, I'll move on to Kellyon.
You think so?
And then after that, boy, I'll have to take Faye and Shalomi one time together.
Threesome. Let's do threesome. Foursome. Put Kel in it. Put Kel. 4.
Lorraine, may I ask you what you're going to do with me? You didn't say what you're going to do with me.
What am I going to do with you?
No worries.
Yeah.
First, I'm going to get the wax pot.
Be quiet, Danny. What's that?
First, I'm going to get the wax pot.
Okay.
And some toys. One of them paddle things, the leather paddle. I wouldn't mind that.
I'm looking for my bag. Where's my bag?
Yvonne as well.
Oh, press. So funny. So
Theo,
you know what is this, Kel?
I have no idea. It looks like a pen.
Is it a bullet?
Huh?
It's a bullet.
Where's that going?
Okay, Kel. Okay, then we'll have to make a date.
That ain't going any. Just.
No, Kel, it's not for you. It's for them, Kels. It's not for you.
Kel, we got to teach it. I'm gonna push it back. I see I slide it back under my pillow. It stays under my pillow, Kel.
Okay, fine. That's good.
I'd say Kel's stay open. Stay open.
No, that's cool. So yeah, no, it's fine. I'm just, Theo just said it for me, so.
When Faye comes back, we'll ask her, but we're going to go to the men.
No, Yvonne, you haven't answered the question.
If I could have anybody on the panel. What was the question? I can't remember the question. Can you put that question back up again? Faye's back. Let's bring Faye in. Faye, as you're back, are you here?
Can you hear me, guys? Because I'm having no ends of problems today.
I know.
I am here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm having no ends of problems today. Okay, so how many are we allowed to pick?
As many as you want.
I picked all of them.
So I would have Tony because I want to experience this elbowing business, and I would have Theo because I think he's really experienced and yeah, I could see us having fun. And Kellyon, I would have Kellyon because I want to teach him some things. Yes. Yes. I'm in a teaching mode. So I would teach.
I'm learning. I'm here to learn, you get me?
Yes, I would teach. The only time I'm prepared to teach because I know you that well, Kellyanne.
I know you're an expert, girl. I know. So I've been so privileged to be on a panel full of mature, apart from Tony, just mature, experienced, great, beautiful people. You get me? So I'm willing to learn from you. So.
And when I learn more with Lorraine, it'll be excellent.
Nothing stopping you. As soon as this COVID business is over,
yeah, I'm on it. Yeah.
Look at that. You see? Look at that. This is the people are connected. That's it, right. Okay, so men.
Jesus.
If you could anyone in the panel, who would it be and why? And you can have as many as you want.
No one's going first.
Who's going? Do I have to pick?
You're such a coin, you.
Go on then, Tony. Go on. Tell us. Whose phone is ringing?
It's mine. I got to ring it off.
Who's getting the booty call?
Can you turn it off?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's my other phone going.
By the way, Yvonne hasn't answered it, you know. Yvonne, you haven't answered it, Yvonne hasn't answered it.
It's phone going.
So, Tony.
All right, man. All right. Who's the most? It's got to be Shalomi, because Shalomi's the most adventurous amongst you guys, without a shadow of a doubt. I'm definitely gonna have fun with Shalomi. She's not allowed to do me up the back door though, but I believe Shalomi.
Lies, and more lies. No, otherwise.
Sorry,
you don't want to know. No. You're gonna get girls or nothing.
You'll be done for the night. That will be at your backside. There's no doubt about that.
I'm sure I can keep Shalomi busy in a lot of other ways for her to keep her mind off of that part of the
No, Tony.
Only if angle is
Tony.
Okay, do you have two? Are you sticking with the one? You're just saying Shalomi.
No. I was just gonna say, because I would have. I'm thinking like, you know, Shalomi would be a play partner.
Sheena's asking if you can handle Shalomi though.
I don't know if I can, but I'm willing to take the challenge.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, because Shalomi and I, we both talk big game, so it would be like an explosion.
Literally.
So it kind of seems like, you know, there's gonna just be fireworks everywhere, you know, chandeliers getting rock and walls and all kind of bouncies and you name it. You know, your whole shop might just get empty out without the ties them.
Well,
but then you know, there's a difference between the playful me and the love, you know, the partner, which was what the original question was. Which one would I pick as a partner? And I have to say, after 40 weeks, I would have to probably pick Yvonne.
Really?
Wow.
Why?
Yeah.
Why is the what? Tell me why.
Because I know you, and you are a beautiful person.
Jesus.
Not to say everybody else isn't a beautiful person, but I kind of feel like I know you enough to say you seem like a wifey. You can make someone. I don't know why, God knows why you're on your own. You're single. Because for me,
I can go now.
And your characteristics just says to me,
I'm ready to go now.
She's gonna make someone a great wifey.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm very surprised at that, to be fair. But
you're a lovely person. We've had a lot of, you know, I've had more time with you than I've had with anybody else. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So I got to know you a lot more.
Okay.
I can't say the same of Faye. I can't say the same of Ray. I haven't had that time to sit down and in depth talk to them one to one. You know, we've had lots of, you know, one to one conversations.
Yeah, that's true. That's very, very true. Okay, that's cool. Kath Darnton says, "Can I buy a hat?" You can buy a hat if you want to keep your head warm. You know, you can. If you want to keep your head warm, you can. Okay, so Kellyanne, let's come to you. Thank you for that. I don't know. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. I've got 3.
Ooh.
I think it looks like 3 is the most, so I'm going with my 3. As many as I want. Okay. Well, it's okay. Actually, no. Hold on. Actually, there might be another one as well. Yeah, as we know, we are obviously being very, careful here and everything like that because the people here are married or whatsoever. But Destiny has got a $1 million smile, man. Damn, when she smiles, she just makes you just want to just faint.
Oh.
Yeah, she has got.
She's not on tonight. Destiny, are you on? Are you here? I swear I saw you earlier in the thing.
Yeah, she has commented. I have seen her comment earlier.
Yeah, I've seen her comment.
That's nice, Kelly.
Yeah, she's got a $1 million smile. So that's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, Faye, I'm ready, girl. I know you can show me some things, man. I know. I know. Trust me, I know. I know. I got that download a long time ago. I was like, I got a good picture here, you know what I mean? But if it was no hose barred, you know what I mean? Just drank a bit of, hold of it. Let me see, bit of Deserano, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I've got. If I had a bit of Ray nephew, let's say, and some chases. Yeah, man, it's Christmas, you know what I mean? I'll just get myself all relaxed for you. You know what I mean? Get my mind just all ready and, you know what I mean? Take all the inhibitions, man. And I'll be like, Ray, I'm ready for you, girl. And watch that, man. One night only. One night only. Let me say. Okay. All right. Yeah. Shalomi, I know you would just. I know you take care of me, girl. I know Shalomi would take care of me. I'd be like, Shalomi, don't reach that, man. I'll take my ginseng. You know what I mean? I'll take my nourishment, my smoothie. I would take everything. I'll be ready. You know what I mean? I'd be like, whatever you want to do, girl. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? So Shalomi, I know you take care of me. I know. I've felt that for quite a few months now. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? And then last but not least, definitely Lorraine. I'll give you a new poll, girl. You can have my poll. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, do what you can bring your wax.
Go, my brother.
He's talking big.
Listen, man, you guys think I'm straight vanilla, you know. I need to be shown some moves, that's all. You know what I mean? I've just been kept in a box. You know what I mean? Trust me, this guy is a bunny ready to jump out the box. You know what I mean? Just need to know what to do when he comes out of it. These are soca man and ragga man, you get me? So, you know what I mean? So yeah, so I'll give you this poll, Lorraine. You know what I mean? I'll give it to you.
I'll give you this poll.
Yeah. And don't worry, I'll cook you food as well, you get me?
Oh right.
I know you're not,
now
yeah.
you're in with the chance.
I know.
Now it's pinged up.
Don't worry. I know, Lorraine. I got your watch, girl. I got your time. Trust me, I know. Okay. Yeah, I think let me leave it at that. I can't take all of you 4 at the same time. I have to take you one at a time, yeah. So it's a bit too early for that for me, right? So yeah. That's my fun for the night. Thank you for the question.
You know what? I love you, Kels. I have to say that I love you. I love your honesty. I just love how you just like, yeah, I can't take you all at the same time. Yeah, give me you one at a time, man. Yeah, man, I'm the man for that. Yes, Kels. And that smile. That smile does it every time. Keep smiling, my brother. Keep smiling.
Sheena, thank you, Sheena, hun. Sheena said, love you.
I am going to call call in. I am going to call in Theo. And Theo, you can either pass on this or you can answer. It's totally up to you, because I don't want to put you in any position.
It's all right. It's all right.
Pass you.
I won't pass, but I don't know how to choose. Can I just have everybody? I'm a greedy guy. Can I just have everybody?
You can have whoever you want.
Can I just have all?
Yeah, you can.
You can have all and get none.
Theo, you're that experienced, bro. You know what I mean?
You can have all
Every day of the week, man.
and get
There's
none.
how many in the panel? There's different days of the week, so
There's loads in the panel.
Yeah.
I can't choose one as a partner, but I'll have one every day of the week, though,
Okay.
if that's possible.
Well, that's your choice.
Yeah, I got a strong back.
Right. The ladies are just laughing like.
Clever.
I ain't got no lyrics like Kells, though. I ain't got no lyrics like Kells. Kells got some lyrics tonight. And they give you my pole like he was getting married. I ain't got none of that lyrics, but yeah. With my pole, we be wed and all that stuff. I ain't got none of that going on.
Yeah.
Shalom, me watch you na Shalom. No know you are doing now. Me know you are do. Behave yourself. Me know you are do. Behave yourself.
Why
No,
you
you are
telling
do. Behave
Shalomi to
yourself.
behave, man? Leave Shalomi, man. It's the misbehavior that we
Wow,
like.
that's natural
Shalom, me I hear some noises. You never put it on the pillow, Shalomi.
Theo. You see, I tell you, Theo. Theo. I'm not.
It's Theo Mandelson. Theo, I'm just seeing Theo on the thread. I'm just seeing people just saying Theo. What saying? Right, so let's move on to the next question. We're actually listen.
You didn't get the responses from the people viewing in.
Well, that's what I'm doing. So what have we got? Have you got some there? I've got some here. What have you got there, Tony?
I ain't got
We didn't hear Yvonne's answer.
Yeah, right.
We didn't,
You
didn't hear yours.
Perry says, right. Who would listen? Me. Who would I choose from the panel? If I'm honest. Okay, so and why? There are no reasons why. They're just what I would do. So, in terms of the men, I probably wouldn't. I just wouldn't. But hypothetically, I think Kellyanne, I love your smile. Kellyanne, but see, the thing is, I view Kellyanne like my brother, like a little younger brother to me. I do. We've known each other for a long time, so it's really difficult to cross over that. And
very much.
Yeah, it's very much that
very
kind
much
of
so.
relationship.
Yeah.
So it's hard to kind of like put that in.
No, you can have my smile though. It's okay. You can have my smile. It's fine.
And the thing is, Kellyanne, if I met somebody, if I knew a nice enough lady that I thought was good enough for Kellyanne, I would introduce him. I would definitely, because I think he is a genuine soul. He's a beautiful soul with a great heart. So yeah, that's just I love you, Kellyanne, like Rob. I do, and I can't say anything more than that. So that's how I see Kellyanne. Right. So then I'm gonna go to Tony. My brethren. Tony. I think. Do you know what? And let me just. I love Tony. But I'd kill Tony. I would kill him. I would. But I think Tony is a kind soul. I really do. I think you mean well. Your heart is in the right place. You have got a lot to give. And I think that, I probably wouldn't be the best person for you to bring the best out in you, because I think that that's what you need. I think you need a woman that's really going to draw out all of your qualities and that will put you up there, because I think that you have a lot to give and that you could go really far. I do. I think that there's a lot in you as a man. I do. So, and I have to say this because I don't look at these guys in the panel sexually. I don't. Mr. P, I'm going to call you as the godfather of the group. I think he's very much, as Shalomi said, the daddy. He's very much that way. And we have Pierre. Pierre is, I keep calling you Pierre, and it's not Pierre. It's
Perry.
But we call him Pierre.
Pierre.
Again, the guys in the group are beautiful souls. And I think that, you know, we have kind of connected. It's really difficult for me to kind of put a fanciable thing because I just don't see it that way. And then we've got Theo. Now, Theo is my brethren, and I see Theo as my brethren, but I see Theo as like a bigger brother to me. And that's how it is. So I will call Theo and I will say certain things to Theo and I will run things by Theo because that's how I see Theo. He's like my big brother. And so I don't want to, you know, but if there was anybody that I would say that I was going to get on and have my way with, it's not, I would say to you this, it's nobody that we see. But I would have to say, you see behind closed doors, you see behind the scenes, there is another man on here and that you guys do not see that runs everything that we do. And if I had the choice and I had to choose, and we are bona fide brethren, but it's not like that. But if it was like that, I would say Theo from Medium.
Oh, I forgot about Theo. He would have been my first.
But he's still a part of the group. And
yeah, he would have been my first choice.
Yeah.
He can pole, so.
And he went on the pole, didn't he, as well? He did. So yes, and that's and it's because of the nature of our friendship, of what he does in terms of to make this show happen. And yeah, if I had a choice, if it was that, it would be that's it. Let's move on. Okay. So you've had your bit, you've heard me say, and there's other, who else is there as a man that's been on here?
Don't forget the ladies, man, Fidel.
Oh, yeah, listen, we can't forget Fidel either.
We can't forget Fidel.
No, man, the ladies love Fidel.
They do. But do you know what? In terms of what I do, he'd probably be the most compatible with me.
Makes sense.
In terms of what we do. But again, I've said what I've said. Let's move on. We've got one more question because we have come to the end of the show. But I'm going to do one more question.
Love you, Sheena.
So Therapeutic Melanin is saying Theo is athletically pleasing. Just saying.
She mean aesthetically, because
Dean Martin Taylor said Yvonne is sitting on the fence. Listen, I sit on a lot of things, but a fence is not one. All right, fence is not what I want to sit on. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. And I've just called a spade a spade. No, okay. All right. So I think today I have to give, we haven't had the golden mic and for a long time, but I have to say in terms of questions, I think that this needs to go for the end of the year to I Am Natural Mystic for all of the questions that she has posed to the group. You have kept us on our toes today. Right, so this is for you, Natural Mystic. Thank you very much for your contribution today. Patrick Solomon is saying the show has been funny tonight. I'm crying. Lolly Lorraine is saying, yes, Yvonne, good comeback. And Sheena is saying, and I have new sisters who love you all. So, guys, look, we are at the end of the show. Is there anybody else who's got a question? I'm going to just open, because it is the last show. Is there anybody else who's got a question? No. Okay, so we have been approached by Injection Radio to broadcast the show. I'm in negotiations with them at the moment, and it will be our show and it will go on their channel. That was one thing. The second thing I wanted to say is, you know, this is a community and we love everybody here. Whether you are, you know, coming in every week and writing on the comment thread, you're getting involved in the show. On behalf of myself and the panel, we want to thank you for being here and contributing to the show. We are having a New Year's Eve party online. Theo is going to be co-hosting with me. We've got DJs, we've got some singers. Kellyon is going to be singing. We've got lots of things going on. We want to put in the new year in a nice way, in a great way, and we want to do it together. We consider you as family. This family, our panel group, have become a family. These guys talk near enough every day, FaceTime calls, the lot. They're always talking. Even I'm not in the conversation. I'm not even in it. But the guys, you know, the relationships that have been created from this relationship show, I am very, very proud to be, you know, the whatever I am of the show. But I'm very, very proud to know that you guys have gleamed together and have been together and are loving on each other the way you do. And so I want to extend out to those of you who want to be a part of this network, want to be a part of this. Do continue to join in the show. Anthony McGregor saying great show always, and he's just showing a drink. Come on New Year's Eve, come with your drink. We've got Jessie Jane from Gemini Sound. I'm so excited. We've got Theo's wife is going to be DJing as I'm really excited about that. Afrobeats. I'm really, really excited about that. So guys, we're going to have a really, really good time. Bring in the new year and support each other, because that's all that we can do. Thank you very much for putting that to the New Year's Eve Zoom party. Get your tickets. They are on Eventbrite. Guys, do not shoot me down about just tickets. I did try and go on there, but I couldn't get it to work for me, and I needed to do this as quickly as possible. So the New Year's Eve Zoom party is happening on New Year's Eve. Please, guys, if you know someone that's on their own, please encourage them to be a part of this, because I'm telling you, mental health is real. People are killing themselves. People are dying for one reason or another, and we really have to support each other. And that's just on a serious note. And that's my heart. I'm talking from my heart now, because I do have a heart for people, and I do love people, and I love you all. I love you all. I just want to say that again. I love you all. So, guys, we'll be back here New Year's Eve at 10:30. Right, 10:30. You need to get your ticket. If you don't have your ticket, you will not have the link to get in. And I really want everybody to be a part of this. And if you want to do something, if you are a games person and you've got a game that you want to play and introduce to people, please contact me. We will give you room. Can we see Theo 2 on New Year's Eve? Theo 2. Can we see you? I don't know. Theo doesn't like to be seen. He only likes to be heard. That's it. He don't like to be seen. So we're hoping that he will show himself. Dance of the Year 2020. Thank you all for that was Bright Weeks June 2020. Absolutely. Guys, do remember, keep putting your messages on the comment. Good question at CT. Yes, right, that's at Natural Mystic. Do remember Natural Mystic is the golden microphone winner. She is for today. Thank you very much for your contribution, Sheena Campbell, all the members, Cheryl Lucas, Ruth Carter, Michelle Burton, Herbie, and please, guys, remember Michelle and Herbie in your prayers. They're not well. They do have the COVID-19 virus, so do keep them in your prayers. I found that out today. I spoke to Michelle today. So, guys, for everybody. If I've missed your name, please.
Kim, Tisha.
Sarah as well. We saw Sarah back in the end of the day. Barbara Carriman.
Oh yeah, Sarah for ages.
Yeah, Sarah sent me a message as well. Who else have we forgotten? If I forgot,
Lolly, Lorraine
as well. All the members of the panel, I want to thank you for your support. I want to thank you for your help. I want to thank you for the love over the 40 weeks that we have gone. Oh, and Natural Mystic is saying free tickets are all gone. All the free tickets have gone. But guys, the tickets are only £5. It's not going to break the bank. Yeah, and that's just to pay for the Zoom and all of that. So, okay, and Veronica, yes, Veronica, whose birthday
Veronica.
Happy
Veronica,
birthday,
yeah.
Oh, happy birthday, Veronica.
And a big shout out to Kim, who's in Jamaica. Cheryl Lucas, yes, I've mentioned her. So I've mentioned all the people who have been, those people who constantly put in the thread, Delroy Tullock, Anthony McGregor, my man there, the internet single person. What name again?
Ruth.
George Williams.
George Williams.
The DJ Super Me.
You know, Michelle, who is new, Georgina Williams, who has also been here every week, Joanna Scarlett, who's normally here. I've mentioned Sheena, didn't I? I did mention Sheena. Yeah. Carlene Lindsay, Jean Gilbert. I'm just Ruth Carter, Barbara Carriman, all of those people who normally are here every week supporting Shalomi, my girl Shalomi. My girl Shalomi, I have to salute Shalomi. I can't even remember how me and Shalomi met, but this has been one of the most fundamental relationships I've had this year, and that is with Shalomi. Shalomi is real. What you see is what you get. And we have some conversations. They normally last about 4 hours. We have good conversations. So, guys, have I missed out anybody? I don't want to miss out anybody, any panel member. Tony, Theo, Kellyon, Faye, all of you guys, Karen, all of you. I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Meet me back here New Year's Eve. This is the end of the show. Theo from MediaNet. Let me just say, MediaNet came in. We were doing it on Zoom. MediaNet came in and MediaNet said, we want to help you. We want to do the back office stuff. We want to make this show a little bit more sassy, and sassy it is. So I want to thank you, Theo from MediaNet, for all that you do, all the support that you give behind the scenes. DJ Super Me, the DJ Super Me, I want to thank you for your comments. And Perry, I want to thank you. Is it Perry? Black Love, whoever you are. Thank you, everybody. Guys, I'm going to bid you good night.
But Yvonne, we want to thank you too, because if you didn't start, you wouldn't be here in the first place.
Thanks, Yvonne. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah, you've helped us.
Thank you, Yvonne.
Welcome, guys. You guys
helped us get through week to week.
You're here and you support in everything that I do. So thank you, guys. If we can put the panel right back on and take New Year's Eve off, I want everyone to see who the panelists are tonight, and I want to see them, guys. Thank you very much. Much love to you guys. Happy New Year if you don't make the New Year's Eve party, but I'm hoping that you'll all be here with us celebrating. So good night, guys. Good night. God bless. Live good, man. Live good. Live good. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Good night, John boy.
Good night.
You ready? You got me running, got me running. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it.